Hey friends, so September 13th, 13 days after my right ankle fusion surgery, just got back from the doctor's office where they removed that splint that was there before and also pulled all the stitches off. And, overall, it looks great. I mean, you'll see the images here pretty soon. It looks a little gray and bruised and stuff, but overall, it's better than it was when I went in. It's less swollen. The scar healed pretty well, and I've had really very very little pain. So I went into this thinking it was going to be the most painful thing that has ever happened to me. It really wasn't, and recovery's been relatively easy. One thing that I can completely credit the lack of pain to is keeping it elevated. Like that foot needs to be up at all times, and I'll show you in a little bit some equipment that I have here to help me keep that leg up. I've been working from home. I'm blessed to be able to do that. Started this week. I went back to working from the couch here, and it's been great on that. So laptop on my lap and foot way up. So let's get right to it, and I'll show you how that whole thing went today. So first they unwrapped all of the bandages, and then they just used scissors to go in and cut all the padding and the cotton out. Well, of course I'm speeding up through the process here because it took a little while. But you see that cut everything out, then unroll the protective bandages, and there's just the scar in the front of the heel and the sides, and it could move my toes pretty well. Not any pain in moving my toes at all. And there you have it. There's the main scar, 9 stitches there, 1 stitch on the inside of the leg, and then another stitch, tiny little stitch over at the outside towards the back. If you saw the first video I had a picture of how swollen that whole thing was, and this is already so much better. Yeah, it's all bruised and wrinkled from the bandages and all, but it's half the size that it was before I went into surgery, that's for sure. Considering this was the first minute without a boot on, a lot of mobility there for sure. I wasn't expecting all that. It moves side to side and everything. The doctor also started pushing my foot back and forth, so there was more flexibility there than I expected to. So overall, that was great. And now I have my new rigid cast, which will help me a little bit with mobility, so I can kneel on a scooter or something like that. That should help a lot. So there you have it. Not a bad first post-op appointment at all. Little bit of pain just from the doctor moving the foot up and down a bit. Got home and took care of that. Got it elevated again, so we prevent the pain by keeping it up. Keep that foot up. That's the whole main rule here. That will save you a lot of pain. So I'll try to keep you posted on the progress, and I'll come up with a video with some of the equipment that you absolutely must have in your house before you even think about going into that surgery, because there's a lot of stuff that you need to have ready for you the minute you get home, especially best ways to keep it up, mobility, shower stuff, all of that. So I'll have a little video here soon with some tips on that. Until then, we'll talk to you soon.